Hey guys, so today I'm going to kind of go over some of my recent acquisitions and kind of show you what I paid and kind of what I'm thinking as to why I got it. So thanks for coming in and checking me out.
This day is set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our civilization and to set free a suffering humanity.
So to start off with, I picked up a Romanian. This is a Wasr 1063. I was really happy to get this. The furniture that came on it when I got it was some civilian type stuff, but the guy actually had just ordered. He had just ordered a Romanian hardware, kind of like a furniture kit for it. So my opinion is the Wasr is a pretty good rifle. From my own research, basically these Wasrs were basically semi-automatic variants of the AK that the Romanians made for their National Guard, essentially. Now, I do think that Wasr 10s were made on civilian receivers, but as far as I know, I don't know. This could be a civilian-made receiver. I don't know. It's dated 1986, so I don't know if this is. But I do know that it does say it is a Wasr 1063. So this is made on military spec, a military spec parts kit that was imported into the country. So only thing on it that I'm going to probably change is I'm going to, unfortunately they ground off the bayonet lug, which I'll have to get that fixed. And then also the muzzle brake. I've got the slant brake in the car. Gonna get that out and gonna that's tack welded on there. I'm gonna get that taken off of there. Gonna get that taken off of there, replace it with the slant brake, and I think we're gonna be rocking and rolling. Everything's parts matching except for I think the gas tube. But overall, guys, I think I paid $900 for it with 3 mags and I think about 75 rounds of ammo. But with it, I also picked up in that $100 sale. I also picked up this rucksack, which I've been wanting to get for a while. The rucksack came with the frame. It's a really nice ruck. It came with the trifold shovel. And then I also got, I think, a Vietnam era helmet and liner. And this came with it also. This is a, this came with it. This is a carry handle. I picked up one the other day at a gun show, but I was really wanting to get one of these square forge code carry handles. These carry handles are, I believe, specific to Colt and FN. I'm looking on here on my clone here. You can see the square forge code. You can see the square forge code right there. And if you zoom in just a little bit, hold on. If you zoom in just a little bit, now you should be able to use the flash. Hold on. Now you can use the flash. So, and you can see the square forge code there. So when I bought this FN clone from online, it did not come with a carry. It came with the flip up sight, but it did not come with a carry handle. And I've been wanting a carry handle with the matching square forged thing. So that was cool. So I felt like for $900 I got a T-handle shovel. I'm sorry, I'm not T-handle. I'm thinking World War II. I got a trifold shovel and carrier, a rucksack, a helmet, 70 rounds of ammo, 3 mags, the Wasr 10 with a furniture kit, slant brake, sling, and I also picked up, this came with it too. This is like a Airsoft. It's actually Colt branded. This is like it's a Colt licensed 40mm Airsoft deal. He just kind of threw that in. So I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I do have a handguard for an M16A2. I've been wanting to put something on. I'd like to get a regular 37 millimeter actual like flare launcher replica, but I don't know. I'm debating if I should put this on there or not. You guys let me know in the comments. I don't know if I should take a live fire rifle and deck it out with something like this, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think I should do with it. Something else I picked up recently was not the P38. I've had this for a while. This is a vet bring back. I'm going to actually do a full video on this soon. You guys like and follow for more on that. Hopefully, I'll get that video out soon. But in the trade, I picked up these magazines. These are late war P38 large U magazines. I was really hoping they'd be Waffen amped, but these are GVD. This is a spree work. This is a 1944 spree work, and I needed some GVD mags. So, if you know anybody out there that's interested in maybe trading these large U's, which are rarer, they're actually quite valuable, for maybe just a regular mid-war Waffen amped P38 spree work mag, let me know. So let's see, here recently tonight, we actually went over and put this hardware on this AK, but for 50 bucks, this is what I got tonight. I got all these Alice clips. These, I needed some extra ones for some of my web gear, but I thought about it. I said, well, I'm going to run my Alice gear, and I'm going to basically run this as, like, I'm going to run my undergarment, like my trouser belt, underneath, and I was thinking about belt keepers. I was like, well, you know what? I'm probably just going to use these Alice clips as belt keepers. So I'm going to mess around with that. You guys let me know on that, what's the best course of action on that. I picked up this carry handle mount. This actually will go on the top of the carry handle. So now this is a A4 carry handle, so it's a detachable carry handle, but unlike the A2s that have a fixed one, this would actually mount like right into here, and then you could mount an optic to it. So, like the early variant of of your AR-15s, like your M16 A2s and stuff that have the fixed carry handle. That's a really cool part. So if you have like an A2 or something that you want to put an optic on, but obviously you can't remove the deal. Obviously it's forged into one piece, so you need something you can put a Picatinny reel on. That's a really nice piece. In that $50 deal, I also got an Airsoft Pec 15. This is pretty cool. I'm actually gonna I'm in the market for a real Pec 15 or a real Pec 2, but I felt for the price, I could go ahead and pick this up. This is something that I'm gonna run on my clone M4 that I've got. I'm going to pull that out in a minute. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out now. If you just want to keep the camera on the table. Guys, give me 1 second. So this is my Colt clone that I'm working on. This is a M4 clone. It's a 22 caliber rifle. I put the rail and the grip on there. I found this. It came with the carry handle on it. It's an okay carry handle, but it is definitely made for. It's kind of a downscaled for a 22 caliber carry handle. But I picked up this scope at a gun show not too long ago, and I threw that on there because I really wanted one of these for a clone M4 build that I'm working on. Trying to think what else. So the Pec 15, I really would like a Pec 2, but what I'm going to end up doing, since this is just a 22, just kind of a plinker / trainer, something that my wife could probably run too. I'm going to run this this little airsoft deal because it's mainly just, I think it's a laser and basically a flashlight that you can turn on manually through the switch on top. So probably going to run that right there and just see how that goes. And actually, I got those on pretty tight. Okay, we'll do that later. But yeah, that's something I'm going to run. Probably going to take it to the range tomorrow, show you guys that. In that $50 deal, I also got 2 of these mag pouches. This one seems to be more... I don't know if these are both for the M9 or if any of these are for maybe the 1911. But I did want some Alice mag pouches. See, one seems shorter than the other, so I'm wondering if, and one seems kind of skinnier too. So if you guys know if there's a difference, if one of these is for the M9 or the 1911, let me know. I did want to get a mag pouch for my 1911 and my M9. I also wanted to get a first aid pouch, which that was in the $50 deal. And then lastly, I picked up this Desert Storm rig. This is a woodland style rig. I personally, for my combat loadout, I don't really want to go with a plate carrier. I really like these load bearing vests. So I've been really wanting to go this route. And so I saw one of these in a pawn shop the other day, didn't grab it. So when I saw this in the deal, I said, I'm going to go ahead and snatch this up. These shoulder pads are very nicely padded. It is a little wonky, but I think once I've got it on, it's going to be really nice. It has the butt pack with it and that woodland camo, which I really, really like. And then, so I'm going to probably get this rigged up, see how it works. But the one cool thing I like about it, for us big boys, it's got a belt extender. So that was something that, you know, I just got my belt on and it's snug, and I was like, man, I really wish I had a little extra room. So he had a belt extender on there, so I was like, yep, I'm gonna snatch that up. So I think for 50 bucks, I did pretty good. And then lastly, I'm just gonna go over, oh, I picked up this ammo. So this is something else I wanted to go over. Academy Sports had a 200, oh, this is 250 rounds. I thought this was a 200 round box. This is a 250 round box, a 9mm steel case that's made, we paid 50 bucks for it. Got a 10% discount too, so I guess that brings it down to what, $45 a box. So I know many of y'all are probably going to be like, nope, 9mm steel case is not the way to go, but I'm going to tell you something. I had this in mind. These, I'm going to tell you, now you guys may think I'm crazy, but I have shot aluminum case, I have shot brass case, and this P38 and even my World War II Luger do not like either of those. But I'll tell you what, it'll feed steel case all day. So in my mind, I was thinking like, I really want to run steel in my 9mm. You know, it may be a little bit tough on the gun, but I mean, at the end of the day, if the gun likes it and it feeds it, it's the gun's got to work. It's got to do its job if it's gonna be in my collection. So also 9mm this is super cheap. I mean, $45 for 250 rounds. I mean, I got four boxes. The next thing I wanted to talk about next on my list is I want to get a Beretta M9, because I'm going to tell you something. Out of all my guns in my collection, the P38, I was like, dude, the P38 is like the way to go for, like, honestly, like, I love the 1911, but if I was in World War II, this P38 is pretty nice, man. It's ergonomic. It's easy to tear down. I really like the decocker, you know, and the safety feature on it. It is still single action and double action, which I really like. I like I don't really like the mag release, but that's why an M9 is on my list. I've got the M16A4, I've got the M4 clone going, so I think next thing on my list is going to be an M9, one of their clones. So maybe a 92FS or maybe something else I pick up. So, but anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. This has been a fun couple of last weeks. Picked up some really cool stuff. I'll probably end up doing some full videos on some of this equipment. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's something else I picked up. So, I picked up a bipod. Thank you, honey. I picked up a bipod for my M16A4. I've seen a lot of Marines in Iraq and Afghanistan run this pod system. It's a forward grip that you can run for, you know, your rifle. You push this little button and your legs pop out. And I've seen them, you know, in gun shows, and they're always the cheapy, like, you know, Chinese copies, knockoffs. They're always like the Chinese copy knockoffs, and just not a big fan of that. I wanted the real deal. So this actually is a real grip pod system. Yeah, it's kind of covered up, but it is the real actual GPS grip pod systems. I picked this up for $60 shipped on Facebook. So, and you guys, you may be looking at this M16 and being like, what in the world has he done to it? And well, what I did was I had a really, really, really small shirt that I couldn't fit, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw some woodland on there. You know, because everybody talks about how your straight lines, you know, black gun is visible in the woods. And I'm like, okay, well, in that case, I don't really want to spray paint my gun. So I took a shirt, cut it up, wrapped my rifle in it. And I think it turned out pretty good. It's not, I don't know, it just kind of gives it that, it gives it a look. You know, it gives it a look. So, you know, if I don't like it, I take it off. It's no sweat. I mean, I got the regular CAC rail under there and everything. So I'm actually going to take this to the range tomorrow and kind of get this ACOG zeroed in a little bit more. And but yeah, so that's everything, I think. So really appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.